believe we have the same vision, which is really to inspire possibilities to, to anyone and everyone, wherever they are, regardless of their background, regardless of their social status, regardless of whatever, because you've proven it to be true, right? And you really inspire me with where you're at right now, Fibo. Of course, you really inspire me with the possibilities of, being a millennial and still making it happen, which is my voice as well for, for the past 3 years as well. And so, I've got a lot of things in my mind that we can talk about, honestly. My mind is rushing right now. Sana ikaw hindi ka pa bored, no?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk to you about, there's a lot of things. Number one is, of course, inspiring possibilities. A lot of people listen to you. A lot of people listen to me. Can you just imagine if we just merge these people? It will create inspiration, maybe nationwide, that they get to listen to this. It adds another day in their life. Or maybe for some, it creates hope in their life. Or maybe for some, it creates that drive, that spark that they've always wanted to have. So for you, talk about inspiring possibilities. How do you get to inspire possibilities regardless of situation right now?
Right. So I always believe that for every crisis, there's an equal amount of opportunity. So that means na if mas malaki yung crisis, mas malaki yung opportunity. So right now, of course, I feel sad of what's happening because of the situation of, our Filipino people and also all around the world. But at the same time, I'm also excited because of that mindset na for every crisis, there's an equal amount of opportunity. Kumbaga, since this crisis happens once every 10 years, the opportunity happens once every 10 years. Does that make sense? So, kumbaga, I see this as an opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean I like what's happening. It's just that recessions like this or crisis like this happens in a cyclical manner. Okay, nangyari lang ngayon. Of course, we didn't expect that this will cost lives, right? So yeah, don't get me wrong that it's not because I hope that makes sense. Pero what I mean is, I see this as an opportunity na kasi they say that once every 10 years, there's a recession that happens. And sabi nila that it is a transfer of wealth. So a recession is a transfer of wealth. Sabi nga that the 90% of wealth belongs to 10% of the people. And that usually happens every crisis. So kumbaga, every crisis, yung mayaman, yung hindi mayaman, they would eventually, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, right? But that does not mean na dahil may mayaman, people get poor, right?
Agree.
Because I believe that money is unlimited. For me, it does not mean that if someone is rich, some people get poor. I really believe that money is abundant. You know why? Because the government prints trillions of money every day. I mean, not every day, pero I mean, the government, money is just paper. And while I understand how do you call this, finance, the bank kind of like prints virtual money. Kasi, for example, you have 100 pesos. You deposit it in the bank, right? Yung 100 na yun, okay, of course, I think the bank keeps, 5%. Yung 95 na yun, ipapautang nila. Okay, so they will rotate at 95 pesos. Let's say 100 para hindi it's easier to compute. You deposit 100 pesos in the bank, you let that 100, the bank will pautang yung 100. Now, since ipautang mo yung 100, that person will deposit that money to somebody else's pocket. Kumbaga, most probably, somebody will buy a car. Okay? And if that person, they will use the 100 to buy something, where will the seller deposit it? In the bank. So, ibabalik ulit sa bank yung 100. And then the 100 will ipapautang ulit. So what's gonna happen is, you're depositing the same 100 pesos but it's multiplying tenfolds
Agreed.
every day, right? So, kasi deposit, utang, deposit. So, what happens is kind of like merong illusion na mas, kumbaga, money is growing eh. Pero the truth is, it's just the same 100 pesos. So the point is this, there's unlimited pera talaga sa buong mundo. It's just that I also, the reason why I do what I do as well, it's because I can't speak of employees because I've never been an employee all my life. I started business in college. Actually, bata pala ako, nag-business na ako, but selling toys and stuff. It's not about the money. It's just siguro that's how God designed me to be an entrepreneur. And the reason why so first off, the reason I'm an entrepreneur is not because I want to earn more money. It's just because that's where I'm happy at. Honestly, so kumbaga, I would be happy being an entrepreneur earning 10,000 a month than being an employee earning 100,000 a month. I don't know why, pero I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I just love the feeling of having my own time, solving people's problems and stuff. And by the way, the reason why an entrepreneur earns much more compared to employees most of the time is because money comes from solving problems. So
Agreed.
The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the opportunity, the bigger the business, the bigger the reward, right? And as entrepreneurs,
value. Yeah, for me, it's a reflection of value. It's not that the rich gets richer, the poor gets poorer. It's just that you put value where the value is perceived to be in, right? Wala namang nagnakaw eh, diba? Kumbaga, when I say wala namang nagnakaw, nobody forced you to give your money, let's say, to Jollibee or to whatever company there is. Okay? And I love what you said a while ago because I agree with that. With this crisis, okay, it's all about the matter of, hey, this is an opportunity for me to be more valuable because if I stay the same, okay, I don't need to be an entrepreneur. Well, some people are entrepreneurs, okay, but I equally believe also that, of course, there are people who's more fitting not to be an entrepreneur. Kumbaga, kanya-kanyang trip yan. But that doesn't mean that you don't have value anymore. So it's really just a matter of money presents itself to where value is.
Yung employees, I call them intrapreneurs eh. Kumbaga, they're still preneurs, but instead of being entrepreneurs kasi they work outside the business. Intrapreneurs, they work inside the business. Kumbaga, kung walang intrapreneur, there won't be entrepreneurs as well. Same thing, vice versa. No? So that means, honestly, ako, to where I am right now, I would also thank my team. Kasi without my team, kumbaga, if I were to eliminate everything and just leave one thing, no? Well, it's my team. Well, team and knowledge, of course. I can't work with my team if I have no knowledge. Pero it's my team and knowledge. Because even if I have the knowledge, I don't have my team with me. It would be really hard for me. I would have to build everything back. Pero the reason, ang trabaho kasi ng entrepreneur is, entrepreneurs are not supposed to be the best at what they do. They're supposed to gather the best. So that's why we're born. Kasi most of the time, the people who are really good can't work together with other good people. Kumbaga, if you're a good engineer and you're a good architect, because of your pride and because of you're so smart, you think you're the best. You don't want to work with other people. But as entrepreneurs, we make that happen. Kumbaga, we bring unity to the world. We bring all the good people together, and that's the goal. Kaya when I talk to my team, I don't mention them as employees. I mention them as team members, or I call them team members than just employees. Kasi
they are leaders in their own rights, really. True. You know what? The same with me. The thing around, especially for me, my qualification of a quality employee, or as you mentioned, intrapreneur, if they don't wait for my instruction, this is my instruction to all my people, okay? I don't want to wait for your instruction. I don't want you to wait for my instruction, because if that's my instruction, I can do that on my own. There has to be, you know what, I will follow you. You will not follow me. Yes, I'm the leader here, but the responsibility is being shared here because again, not just in business, but in every cause, in every project, okay, in everything that we build together. Not because I'm the leader means whatever I say is right. I mean, you can agree with me on this, right? Na baka mamaya mali pala yung idea ko, di ba? Tapos sinunod ako ng mga tao and then suddenly people will blame me. People's minds and intelligence are as equally as important as everyone here, regardless of what, regardless of background, regardless of whether they just graduated college, regardless of whether people is, their experience is not that much, regardless of their age, everything is playing in an equal playing field. And it's all about that value, right? Yeah, and that being said, okay, you get to be in an experience of business, no? Let's talk about now. Okay, you are in business, people know you, all right? So hindi na kita kailangan introduce. Pero people know you, you are in affiliate marketing. Millennials right now, okay, especially don't want to enter into business, don't want to enter into creating ventures whatsoever, simply because they fear one thing. And the only fear that they have is not to fail, but the only thing they fear is what will people say about them when they fail. Totoo, di ba? And we know people who are like that. It's not that they fear failure, it's just that they fear judgment when they fail. Okay? Now, in my space right now, and specifically in as a millennial myself, there's no other person that I can think of who handle judgment gracefully other than you. Kasi nakikita ko yung mga nakikita ko yung mga sponsored ads mo eh. Tapos nakikita ko yung mga, videos, and then I will see it in your, see it in the comment section. Nobody has done it more gracefully than you. So how do you do that, Fibo?
Right. So first off, I love negative comments, and the reason why it makes my ads cheaper. Okay. So every time I create an ad, it's strategic. Kumbaga, when I create an ad, my messaging is what we call polar. May tinatawag na polarity. Kumbaga, you're gonna choose a side. Okay. So what I did is, for example, when I create ads right now, my side is it's okay to sell your products and service even at this time. So what's going to happen is people will love me and people will hate me for that. Okay. So that's my side and that's my belief. Kumbaga, the reason why most public figures, authors, speakers, experts out there fail with regards to delivering their message is because they're not polar. They're afraid of picking a side. They want to be in the middle. Okay. Because they want people to love them. What happens is if you're in the middle, then you're just a nobody because, kumbaga, yes, nobody will hate you, nobody will love you as well. Kasi wala kang side eh. So now, you have to pick a side so that people would like you more. Kasi you chose that side. Kumbaga, for example, let's say the president. Are you against the president or are you pro-president? Some people are in between. Right? So, that's an example. Okay, so, and the reason why there are negative comments, it's because I chose a side. I chose a belief wherein most people or some people don't believe in that belief as well, which I totally understand. And the reason I did that, it's because so that I could get engagements. I know that people are gonna comment, people are gonna say negative things.
So minsan wala pang sense yung maka-comment lang, maka-rant lang.
Right. I actually love that. The more it doesn't make any sense, the more I love it because hindi ako masasaktan eh kapag walang sense. Pero minsan, can I tell you, there are other comments na I also feel the pain, right? So now, first off, so what we did before is, what I did before is I watched the comments, and when I started out, I get affected. And what was my breakthrough? Oh yeah. The people who I look up to, like Bo Sanchez, Peng Joon, I looked at their ads and nakita ko marami ding negative. However, I didn't believe in the negative. Kasi I know the impact that they provide to me. So sabi ko, ganito pala. I mean, this is how it works. And if I am like this, na alam ko na Brother Bo is somebody that could really impact people's lives, and despite that, people are still bashing him, how much more sa akin? Ako, I know, kumbaga, I'm that person na maraming nag-negative comment in one public figure, but I still like him. So I believe sa self ko na there are people like that as well. People believe me, pero I don't know if that makes sense. Pero my point is, it's kind of like this, no? Whether you spread your message, kahit hindi ka sikat, meron kang bashers, right? So, what usually happens is, kung sisikat ka, mas maraming bashers. Either way, sikat ka, hindi ka sikat, may bashers ka pa rin, right? So, it doesn't make any sense. It's just that may tinatawag na percentage. Kumbaga, let's just say for every 100 people, there's always a 1% that doesn't like you. The more people know you, the more people who doesn't like you, right? I think, and one thing also is this. Do you think, ito. Do you think God is perfect?
For
Do
me,
you think
yeah.
God is perfect?
For me, yeah.
Basher siya. Right? So, if you think God is perfect, bakit may basher siya? How much more tayo, na we're not even perfect. So that's my mindset. And of course, advertising perspective. I want people to. So connecting to the story, I let my team monitor the comments already since I don't want to be affected. And it's not. It doesn't make most out of my time, kasi it's not revenue producing. It's not an income generating activity. It's a time wasting. So what my team did before is deleted the negative comments. Okay? And I figure out na pag hindi dinidelete, may isang ad ako na they're not deleting the negative comments, mas mura siya. And I realized that if we don't delete the negative comments, diba I chose a side, let's say side A, side B, I chose side A. What's gonna happen is there will be comments na nasa side B. Na, uy, that doesn't make any sense. Blah, 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 blah. And on my side, there will also be people who will be commenting. So what's going to happen? Side A and side B is going to fight in the comment section. And because of that, my ad becomes cheaper because Facebook will say, na, uy, itong ad na to is, how do you call this? Itong ad na to is parang everybody's engaging. So I will reward this by charging cheaper. So I think that is my mentality with regards to haters, bashers, and stuff.
So which means
also one thing I think heard this to me. Ito magandang story ito, so I want to share. So donkey ba yun? Basta there's three people, no? A donkey, three characters. Donkey, yung matanda, old man, and buntis na babae. Right?
Pregnant.
So, the donkey, the old man, and then buntis na babae. So, what happened is, the first scenario, yung old man, tsaka yung buntis na babae, sumakay sa donkey. Okay? And then, when they went through the village, the people said na, uy, kawawa naman yung donkey. Kasi, dalawang tao yung sumakay. So at least, isa naman, one of you go down naman. Kawawa naman yung donkey, dalawang tao yung sumakay. So what the old man did is, bumaba yung old man, and then yung babae na lang ang sumakay. And then, ayun. Pagdating sa second village, sabi nila na, uy, kawawa naman yung matanda. Grabe naman, uy, babae, ikaw na lang tapos yung lalaki na lang ang sasakay. So what they did is they changed places, na yung babae went down, yung lalaki sumakay. Pagdating sa third village, sabi nila na, uy, kawawa naman yung babae. You let the girl walk. You let the girl ride. Tapos yung, tawag dito, yung, kumbaga, they were bashing the girl. Kasi bakit, they were bashing the old man. Kasi bakit pinaglalakad yung babae?
Right.
So, the three scenarios, what happened is, sumakay yung dalawa, nabash sila, sumakay silang dalawa, walang laglakad, nabash sila kasi kawawa yung donkey. Naglakad yung lalaki, nabash yung babae kasi bakit pinalakad yung lalaki na matanda. Pinalakad yung babae, nabash yung lalaki, bakit pinalakad yung babae. And the fourth, what they did is, hindi na sila sumakay sa donkey. So sila dalawa naglakad na lang. Pagdating ng fourth village, sabi naman ng fourth village, ang bobo naman, may donkey, hindi kayo sumakay. So, if you think of it, either of the four scenarios, there's always somebody who will say things about you, right? And yeah, I think, that's, siguro it all boils down sa mind. And the reason, this is a good topic as well, no? Kasi the reason why, and a lot of people ask me this, why do you have the courage to shoot videos and blah, 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 blah? And I think the reason why most people are afraid of shooting videos or producing content, it is because they don't want to be criticized, especially pag social media.
100%.
So, doon ko na-realize talaga na that's really the number one reason why most people don't do social media and put their face out there. No? It's because they don't want to be criticized and bashed. And I reverse engineer why I am who I am today. And it's really because of the mindset. No, mindset is not a sexy topic. But siguro that what makes you, that is your foundation kumbaga. Because even if you have the skills, you have the talent, you have the knowledge, you can't implement that without the mindset. Kasi what if this happens?
True.
And because of that mindset, I become sad if I don't get a basher. It is because I felt that my message is weak. Okay?
Wow.
So when I put out a content, pag walang basher,
no?
mahina yung message. So that's how I gauge it. Yeah.
I just want to add to that. Of course, I love the topic we're talking about now, simply because more than the mindset, siguro if there's one thing that you may not be aware, but you really exemplify a lot, is really that self-image. If you don't like yourself a lot, you will not have the you will not have the courage to embrace and to accept even all of those negative comments. And I will always speak about it in my programs, and I will always speak about it. It's in everything that I go to. It's really the self-image. Everything starts from the self-image. Mindset starts from self-image. It's the main differentiator if people will react. Na they will just go self-pity because somebody has said something negative about them, or it's the main differentiator na, uy, katulad mo, uy, ibig sabihin, ang ganda ng message ko, ang ganda ng content ko kasi meron akong bashers. I love the self-image. How did you get that self-image of yours?
Yeah, I think it is from, I think it's really from trainings, no? Kasi without the trainings, books I've learned, seminars I've attended, and that's why what we do, especially like ikaw when you do trainings, is it's an essential part of everybody's life, because without you, they won't have that self-image. Because I think that's how I got the self-image, or kumbaga the confidence, and that's 100% true. Kasi pag may bash kasi sa'yo, I just realized that. No? Pag may nag-bash kasi sa'yo, and if you think you're worthless, you'd feel the pain. Pero if may nag-bash sa'yo, and you think you are valuable, then it doesn't make any sense. You feel na it's just crap. Oh, one more thing. I want to share this as well. I only listen to haters and bashers that paid money, or that voted using their credit card. Kumbaga is this. If you said bad things about me,
no?
Yeah. So if you said bad things about me, and you didn't even buy my course, or you didn't even buy my products or my programs or something else, then that's a crappy basher. Or kumbaga, I don't even listen to that person. However, I only listen to those who voted using their credit card, or they paid money. Kasi that's the only time I listen. Okay? So it does not mean nga na I don't listen to all negative comments. I just listen to those who paid money because these are quality people compared to somebody just that says na and the truth is majority of my comments I receive is uy para siyang bakla or para siyang he doesn't speak well or ulit-ulit lang sinasabi niya or paano ba or what he's saying doesn't make any sense or I don't like the way he talks or I don't like the way he looks or all these physics that people see but ewan ko basta pero ngayon I don't listen to that anymore. I mean I don't know I think eventually you will get used to it na and of course the main thing is it really increases my engagement. So I really love people commenting and they will reply with each other in the comment section. That makes my ad cheaper.
Right. You know what I love about it? It's the paradox of humanity, I think yeah. You there?
Yeah. Nawala ba ako or
naglag ka sa akin. Anyway, I was just saying, it's the paradox of humanity. People just want to make to create more impact. People want to be more famous. People want to be known. Okay, they want to get all the credit, but at the same time, I guess it's the yin yang of it, Fibo, right? Yan yung yin yang nun eh. Kumbaga, the paradox of the benefit I'm gonna get is, you know what? I'm gonna get more engagement. I'm gonna get more value. I'm gonna impact a lot of people. But of course, the price there might be people judging you. So I love what we're discussing here, specifically on ang ganda ng perspective mo on that opportunity and negativity. And I guess if people get to understand their self-image more and people get to, tell to themselves that, you know what, there's nobody I need to please but me, and have that level of certainty within themselves, then they can handle more rejections maybe, and they could do more. I guess there's a lot of opportunity, Fibo, that people are not doing, people are not taking advantage of because of this fear of criticism. You think?
Yeah, I would also like to add one thing. So when you produce a content, when you produce an art, it may be a book, it may be a product, it may be something else. Okay, everybody produces something, an art. Okay, it can be a dance, it can be basta anything, And the reason why they're afraid, they're fearful is that's number one, the criticism. However, yes, there are criticisms, but there are also lives. I conducted a summit, right? The Antrap Charity Summit, and one of the feast builders, JC Libiran, contacted me and asked help on how he can do one as well para to raise funds. And I told him na sure, I'll schedule a call with you. Of course, for free. I want to help. And the fact pa lang na he reached out, I was very happy kasi I didn't expect that somebody can be inspired by what I do. At the same time, there are also people na, why are you still doing something like that? Na it's crisis. Can you just stay at home and stop promoting and do all this stuff? Kasi don't you respect what's happening right now? A lot of lives are affected. So where was I? I forgot. Avoiding criticism. You are also avoiding the impact you are giving. Kung baga, you're giving a disservice to the world. Kasi instead of you impacting lives, you did not do or create that art or create what you're supposed to do just because of your selfish reason of saying na I don't want to be criticized. Kumbaga, if you avoid, for example, you want to write a book, for example, and the reason why you're still not writing a book, it can be a different thing. For example, you want to create a song, you want to sing a song, you want to dance, or you want to create a piece of art or a drawing or something.
TikTok, pwede ba yun?
Yeah, for example, TikTok. Okay? So let's say you wanna dance on TikTok. But the reason why you're not doing it kasi natatakot ka that people will make fun of you. However, you don't realize that you're also impacting other people's lives. Kumbaga, by what you're doing, there's a possibility na ma-inspire din yung iba na parang, uy, grabe naman si Migs. Example, no, kahit hindi maganda, Migs is not a good dancer, he's still very confident to dance.
Right.
Because confidence. But because Migs is afraid that people are gonna criticize, he doesn't actually having a disservice to the world. Ibig sabihin, you are holding back. You're supposed to provide value, but you're not providing value just because of a selfish reason that you don't want to be criticized. And I call that selfish.
And the ads will be much expensive, no?
Right.
No, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Of course, gusto kong saluhin yan. I love what you mentioned around, self-image, serving the world with a lot of your confidence with who you are, which is the same voice that we have as millennials. And maybe if there's one thing in the future, let's talk about marketing. I've been in sales for quite some time. I love selling. Let's talk about the difference in the future. Let's put that on another time. But for now, thanks for here. It's been a lot of value.
I would love to talk about marketing since I'm really passionate about that, and I could really see that it's my strength. It's what God gave me. So yeah.
That for another time. I'm in sales, and I'm just gonna love sales. All the time. But thanks, Fibo. I really appreciate you being here.
Yeah. Appreciate it also, Migs.
Thanks, Fibo. Again, salamat. This has been on record. You know what? Dami natin pinag-usapan. And I appreciate the value you're giving. Thanks, bro.
Man. I also appreciate the work that you're doing because not everybody's willing to do that. No? Yeah. I mean, your mission, your scale, your heart is what every Filipino should have. And you having that mission could really inspire more people. Because I know that if you're somebody inspired by others, somebody are also inspired by you. And you might not see it, but you actually are. Same thing with them. Same thing with how it happened to me. No, when I was doing what I'm doing is I didn't expect somebody will actually notice what I'm doing. And it's just that I've been doing this for like 4 years. And kumbaga, it's what everybody thinks is a short term. They push out the content and then they just get 2 likes, their mom and their dad, so they no longer do it again. But like when I had an interview with John Ocampo, he's the founder of The Present. He has 300 plus 300 plus followers, and I think he has like 200 videos already on Facebook. He only got his big break after the 80th video.
Wow.
Right? So, like, for most people, they don't even reach that point. And for example, Nas Daily, I had a quick conversation with him in Singapore. I don't know if you know Nas, but Nas creates 1-minute videos, and he only got his big break after, I think, the 250th video. So that's what distinguish successful from unsuccessful people.
Agree. That being said, part 2 next time. Have your interview. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bro.
All right, bro. God bless you. Stay safe.
God bless you. God bless you. Keep safe. All right. Bye-bye.